From the Ticats Audio Network, this is Ticats Today with Brayden Neville.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Ticats Today on the Ticats Audio Network here on this very warm Friday, May the 12th. Yes, it is Friday, and I believe it was Rebecca Black who said, "You got to get down on Friday." Terrible song, but I totally agree with the girl. She had a point on that one. One thing that wasn't terrible was sitting in on the final day of rookie camp today at McMaster University. The guys were getting in the reps. Final day of camp, trying to prove themselves a bit before main camp. I spoke with two familiar faces, Robert Panabaker and Patrick Burke Jr., a little bit following practice. I chatted with them on just being here in Hamilton and the intensity out there in practice today. All right, I'm here with Robert Panabaker. Robert, how you been feeling out there, your first rookie camp?
It's really good. It's good to get in the playbook. You know, put the books to the field and get the footwork, meeting a bunch of the guys. It's good. They're communicating well. Like, it's just fun to be out here, right? Like, it's no better way to be out here than with all the best, right?
What's the pace like out there?
It's definitely fast, of course. It's quick with everything, quick adjustments, quick everything, but nothing I'm not used to. Western really prepares you well.
And getting to actually be out there with the coaches now. Talk a little bit.
Best coaching I've had. Like, it's the adjustments, the criticism, everything. It's just you just get better, and that's all you do day after day.
Is there anything different? Anything at this level, just that something you're not used to, maybe?
No, not too much. It is just every quarterback here can throw absolutely any ball, right? Like, so it's you just have to be prepared for anything. Stay on top. Really have to be on tune and really zoned in. So yeah.
Bo Levi Mitchell's out there. Just talk about sharing the field.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's cool. It's cool, man. Like, I try to be me. You know, trying to do what I do and not kind of worry about like that. Just kind of say like, hey, I'm made to be here, and yeah.
And then being in the city of Hamilton, just actually being over here, what's that been like?
It's really nice, man. It's everyone's so welcoming. I'm used to McMaster campus a little bit, been around here a little bit, so it's nice to like be in like a familiar spot. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm enjoying it.
Awesome, thanks, Robert. Appreciate it. So I'm here with Patrick Burke Jr. Patrick, how you been feeling out there today?
I'm doing well. It's feeling great being part of the Hamilton Ticats. Great organization, great coaches, great people.
And just explain to me about your first, you're at your first little bit of CFL here. What's the pace been like for you out there?
The pace been fast, but I'm normally used to it, so I just like to sit back, learn, and then when it's my time to do stuff, do it full speed and thrive.
And getting to be out there with Coach O and the rest of the coaching staff, what's that been like?
It's amazing. It's just hearing them talk, hearing how they coach. It's like, okay, yeah, like every time they speak, you just feel yourself getting better, and like you take everything in, and then you display what they teach you. So it feels amazing. And
then being here in the city of Hamilton, just talk a little bit about that.
The city of Hamilton's crazy. Like I love the fans, the community. Like everyone's together. Like, yes, I understand everyone's competing, but like at the end of the day, everyone's looking out for each other. The coaches make you a better person and a better player, which is really important because those are always the best teams when they carry you as a person and carry you as a player. So
and you're also sharing the field with Bo Levi Mitchell. Talk a little bit about being out there with him.
It's kind of crazy, like growing up, seeing on TV and be like seeing how amazing player he is, and then now just being able to talk to him, like, wow, this feels kind of unreal. He's a great player and a great person. Yeah, very friendly too, and competitor.
Did it take a little bit of like adjusting, like, hey, like I'm in a CFL uniform right now?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I did, because there's a moment where like some of the players will speak to me, and I'm like, I know who you are, but I had to play it cool because I'm like, I'm one of you guys now. So it was a bit unreal, but it took a little bit of adjusting, and now just my thing is I'm where I'm supposed to be, so now it's kind of normal.
Well, you've looked like you've fit right in out there, so
thank you.
Good job, man. Appreciate it, bro. Big thanks to Patrick Burke Jr. and Robert Panabaker for just taking some time to chat with me. You know, they just finished practice. It was a hot day out there on the field, and it was nice to catch up with them just to see how everything has been going for them on their first couple days being here in Hamilton. Some more news now, as single game tickets, they went on sale for all 9 teams around the league at 1 today, so make sure to get those Ticats tickets. You'll notice an increase in weekend games with 11 Sunday dates for this regular season. Other improvements to the schedule this year are that you'll see fewer instances of teams having multiple games against the same opponent during a short period of time, which is good. There's too many back-to-back games last season. They wanted to clean that up a bit, have teams playing a different team each week. There's also going to be more consistency with kickoff time. So you're going to see it only at 7 o'clock Eastern time. They're not going to be kicking off at 7:15, 7:30, 8, They're all going to be at 7 Eastern time on Saturdays and also on Sundays. And there's only going to be 4 instances of a club hosting a game 2 weeks in a row, a home game, that is. So fans that can't wait for those week 1 games, they can go to the preseason games. Those are on sale right now, and our first preseason game will be on the 27th when the Ticats take on the Argos at Tim Hortons Field. I got some more news for you coming out of the Hammer as David Beard. That's right, he has re-signed with the Ticats. The big center took over the position last year after coming over in that trade from Edmonton. He is signed now through the 2024 season, and I actually got the chance to catch up with him. Great guy. I wanted to discuss with him the importance of staying here in the Hammer. So today's guest just re-signed with the Ticats through the 2024 season after taking over the center position for the Ticats last year after coming over in a trade from Edmonton, and he also has over 100 games under his belt in the CFL. Thanks for joining me, David Beard.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Now, how important was it for you to get this deal done and stay in Hamilton?
Yeah, it's a big deal. I'm thrilled to got the deal done. It was something that was kind of in the air for parts of the off season. We were kind of considering if this was something that would work, and there was no shortage of interest on my part. It took no time at all coming in last year and finding out what kind of a classy place Hamilton is and how in great shape the organization is. It took no time for me to decide this is a great place to be, a great place to call home, and a great place to go win a cup.
Now, you've been here long enough to experience the fan base in the city. What do you enjoy most about the city of Hamilton, playing in Hamilton?
You know what? It's actually got a bit of a small town feel, which is nice. That's kind of my background from Alberta, is a little bit more of a small town feel, and it's homey, it's loyal, it's rowdy, and I think those are some of the words I use to describe it. But it's a great place, and I've come to love it even more. So.
Now, what kind of preparations have you been going through during the offseason to get ready for the upcoming season?
You know, it's been status quo. Every year as a professional football player, you have your obligations to come to camp ready and shape and strong and ready to beat out the rest of the competition. So, I mean, that's been my primary goal. Part of that looked like busy family life with 3 young kids of my own and a wife. So that's a big part of it as well. And then doing an electrical apprenticeship as well. So.
Awesome. Now you get to play with Joel Figueroa, your ex-teammate from Edmonton, joining you on that O-line. How much does it help having a guy you're comfortable with beside you?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, he's another body over, but looking forward to reconnecting with Figs and banging some bodies. It'll be great in there, and I'm looking forward to the physicality that he's going to bring. He's obviously a tried and true veteran that's performed and played well, and a proven starter. So he's going to bring a lot to the table, which we're excited about. And
Mike Gibson, you were with him in Edmonton as well. Tell me a bit about getting to reunite with him down here in Hamilton.
Yeah, it's been great. It's always nice when you get to know somebody and you understand the way they coach, the way they operate, the way they play, if it's been a player in the past. But yeah, with Gibby, it's great. We can understand each other, and what he's trying to coach me up on or coach the group up on, I can kind of pick up pretty quickly and understand exactly what he's getting at. And so there's that obvious advantage there. And he's a great coach. He's thorough. He's detailed. He knows how to get the guys going and knows how to stay focused on the task at hand. So it's all thumbs up over here, and we're thrilled to have a coach like that as well.
And also, you'll be protecting a new quarterback this season with Bo Levi Mitchell. He used to be your rival. Now you're going to be protecting him. What are your thoughts on getting to play with him this season?
Yeah, well, I mean, the first kind of job was to dismantle that rivalry mentality. So that was kind of quickly addressed in the offseason when I saw that kind of take place, and it was locked in. So that was a nice surprise, and obviously I'm thrilled to play with Bo. Again, another tried and true veteran in this league who's proven he's a winner. Beyond thrilled to be working with him. It's already in progress in terms of working on our exchange and the way that we're going to be cooperating and working together. So yeah, it's a 2 thumbs up for me as well.
Now, the offensive line is this season is such a mix of veterans and younger guys. How do you feel this O-line holds up against other teams in the league?
Yeah, well, you know what? I might be a little bit biased, but I'm going to say we're the best O-line in the league. As much as I can think that, it doesn't really matter until we prove it. So that's going to be our number one priority, is making sure that we're most dominant O-line in this entire league. It's kind of as simple as that. It's a great group. I'm super excited about it to have such a good veteran balance, and then have some young guys coming in that are gonna be able to fill in and help out and sharpen us up as the older guys, and it's gonna be great. We're looking forward to a really great year. So.
And obviously, like you said, there's high expectations heading into this season. A lot of talk about the Ticats this year, especially with all the additions that have been made. Just what are your expectations heading into the season?
You know what? I'm actually holding my expectations quite simply. I'm trying to make sure that cup doesn't get on a plane at the end of the year. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't have any personal ideas I want to expand on. It's just strictly making sure that cup doesn't get on a plane, and keeps it nice and simple.
Well, David, I really appreciate you joining me, and congratulations on the new contract. And we're looking forward to seeing you out there in the upcoming season.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Big thank you to David Beard for joining me on the show. And big congratulations goes out to him for that brand new contract with the Ticats. Now, I always appreciate you listening here with me on Ticats Today. But the Ticats Audio Network, we have a ton of shows, and we're going to be pumping out content this season. There is no question we're going to have 15 hours of content a week for you to take in on the Hamilton Ticats. RJ Broadhead and Luke Tasker will be returning with the game day play-by-play every game day. That's right. Courtney Stephen and Mike Daly, well, they got those pregame fire-ups with their Ticats pregame show for every game. How could we forget my buddy Bubba O'Neill and Andy Fantuz will have the pre, mid, and post-game shows firing like they always do. We also have my boy Lou. That's right, Louie B with the Speaking to the Enemy show. We also have Natalie Sexton, everyone's favorite in-game host, and she has her own show, Sexton in the City. Make sure to check that out. Patrice Whiffen, he's joining the network, taking more in-depth looks at players' lives. Like, he's going to be getting deep with these guys. He's not going to be talking football necessarily. He's going to talk a little bit of everything. So make sure to check out his show, Tiger Cats Timeout. All that coverage, it'll be kicking off at training camp, which, you know what? I think it starts this Sunday. And if you're looking to check out training camp, come on down to Ron Joyce Stadium at McMaster University. Doors will open at 10:45. Come check out your favorite Ticats, those new faces, those old vets, those new rookies. They'll all be there, and it's all going down free of charge. So make sure to come cheer on your Ticats, and thank you also for listening to Ticats Today. We'll see you then. I'm Brayden Neville.